Begin each day by telling yourself, "Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, all of them due to the offender's ignorance of what is good or evil." Marcus Aurelius. Welcome to our YouTube content on mastering self-discipline using 10 Stoic principles. In this video, we will delve into the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy and explore how it can help us cultivate greater self-discipline in our lives. We'll discuss key Stoic principles and offer practical tips for applying them to develop greater self-discipline. So grab your journal and let's dive into the world of Stoicism and self-discipline. Before we dive into today's video, do remember to give us a thumbs up if you enjoy our content. Hit that subscribe button and bell icon to stay updated on more engaging content like this. 1. Control your perception. The Stoics believed that it's not events themselves that disturb people, but rather their judgments about those events. By practicing the discipline of controlling our perceptions and choosing how we interpret external events, we can maintain a sense of inner calm and resilience. This principle urges us to acknowledge and challenge our initial reactions and interpretations, allowing us to respond with greater clarity and control. It reminds us that we have the power to shape our own attitudes and responses to the challenges and obstacles we face. By embracing this mindset, we can cultivate a sense of peace and strength that is not easily shaken by the ups and downs of life. Through this practice, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, ultimately leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. The Stoic philosophy provides a timeless guide for navigating the complexities of human experience and finding peace within the chaos. 2. Live in the present moment. Stoicism reminds us that the present moment is all we truly have control over. By focusing on the here and now, we can let go of the anxieties about the future and the regrets of the past. This practice of mindfulness enables us to approach life with a sense of clarity and calm, allowing us to make decisions and take actions from a place of inner peace and wisdom. Furthermore, by accepting the things we cannot change, we free ourselves from unnecessary suffering. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what is within our power and what is not, and to let go of the things that are beyond our control. This mindset empowers us to direct our energy and attention toward what we can influence, rather than wasting it on futile efforts to change the unchangeable. In this way, Stoicism helps us to resist the distractions and temptations that can lead us astray from our goals and values. By anchoring ourselves in the present moment, we can cultivate discipline and self-control, making conscious choices that align with our principles and long-term aspirations. Ultimately, by embracing the present and focusing on what truly matters, we can live with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our thoughts and actions, to act with integrity and virtue, and to approach each moment with a clarity of mind that strengthens our resolve in the face of adversity. 3. Practice self-restraint. The Stoics believed that practicing self-restraint and moderation could lead to a life of inner peace and tranquility. By learning to govern our desires and impulses, we gain the ability to make rational and thought-out decisions rather than succumbing to momentary impulses. This not only helps us to avoid making hasty or reckless choices, but also allows us to align our actions with our core values and principles. Through self-control, the Stoics believed that we could achieve a greater sense of self-mastery and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. By distinguishing between fleeting desires and our deeper values, we can act in ways that are in harmony with our long-term goals, ultimately leading to a life of virtue and wisdom. 4. Recognize what is within your control. Stoicism also teaches us to accept what is beyond our control with grace and equanimity. By letting go of the desire to control external circumstances or other people's actions, we can find inner peace and resilience. This mindset allows us to avoid unnecessary stress and frustration, leading to a more harmonious and contented life. In essence, Stoicism reminds us to focus on our thoughts, behaviors, and attitudes, as these are the only things truly within our control. By cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and integrity. This philosophy encourages us to cultivate a strong sense of self-reliance and personal responsibility, fostering resilience and inner strength. By practicing Stoicism, we can lead a more purposeful and fulfilling life, free from the shackles of external circumstances and the whims of others. It empowers us to live according to our values and principles, making deliberate choices that align with our true selves. By following the principles of Stoicism, we can cultivate inner peace, resilience, and a sense of purpose in our lives. 5. Embrace adversity. According to the Stoics, facing challenges and adversity can help us build resilience and inner strength. By reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth, we can maintain our discipline in the face of obstacles. This principle instills in us the mindset to view adversity not as insurmountable barriers, but as chances to fortify our character and discipline, fostering a capacity for sustained determination and growth. When we embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, we cultivate a mindset of resilience and strength. Instead of viewing obstacles as roadblocks, we see them as chances to develop the qualities that will help us succeed in the long run. This shift in perspective allows us to approach adversity with a sense of determination and optimism, knowing that each setback is an opportunity to build resilience and fortitude. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to embrace the difficulties we encounter as opportunities for growth. By viewing adversity as a chance to develop inner strength and discipline, we can cultivate a mindset of perseverance and resilience. This mindset allows us to face challenges with courage and determination, knowing that each obstacle is a chance to fortify our character and cultivate the qualities that will help us thrive in the face of adversity. 6. Develop a strong work ethic. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of focusing on what is within our control and letting go of things that are beyond our control. This teaches us to not waste energy worrying about external factors, and instead channel our efforts towards making the best decisions and taking action in the present moment. By incorporating these Stoic principles into our lives, we can develop a resilient mindset that is capable of facing challenges with grace and determination. We learn to embrace difficulties as opportunities for growth, rather than viewing them as insurmountable obstacles. This shift in perspective allows us to approach our work and responsibilities with a sense of purpose and determination, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. In essence, Stoicism teaches us the value of hard work, dedication, and perseverance in pursuit of our goals and responsibilities. 7. Maintain emotional equanimity. The Stoics believed in the importance of maintaining a sense of emotional stability and self-control. They emphasized the value of practicing emotional equanimity in order to avoid impulsive reactions and make rational decisions even in the midst of turmoil. This principle teaches us to cultivate composure in the face of emotional upheaval, enabling us to make well-considered choices that align with our principles. By developing the ability to manage our emotions and maintain a sense of calm, we can approach challenges with a clear mind and make decisions that are in line with our values and goals. This practice of emotional stability not only leads to better decision-making, but also promotes a sense of inner peace and contentment. It allows us to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and resilience, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. 8. Live in accordance with nature. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of understanding and accepting the natural order of the world in order to find peace and fulfillment in life. By acknowledging our own small place in the grand scheme of the universe and aligning our actions with this understanding, we can cultivate a sense of purpose and direction that guides our behavior and decision-making. This principle encourages us to let go of desires and attachments that are in conflict with the natural order, and to instead focus on what is truly meaningful and virtuous. In doing so, we can cultivate a strong sense of self-discipline and resilience that allows us to navigate the challenges of life with grace and integrity. Ultimately, living in harmony with the natural order of the universe allows us to find a deep sense of purpose and resolve that sustains us through the ups and downs of life. Cultivate gratitude. The Stoics believed that cultivating gratitude fosters contentment and resilience. By appreciating what we have and focusing on the present moment, we can avoid the distractions of unfulfilled desires and maintain our discipline. This practice allows us to recognize the value in the small things and in the everyday occurrences, helping us to find joy and fulfillment in our lives. By fostering an attitude of gratitude, we ground ourselves in the present, enriching our capacity for discipline with a mindset of contentment and appreciation. This helps to build resilience as we learn to adapt and find strength in the face of challenges. Gratitude reminds us to be thankful for the people and opportunities in our lives, and to approach each day with a sense of wonder and appreciation for the world around us. 10. Remember your mortality. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, encourages us to contemplate the brevity of life and the inevitability of death as a means to gaining a deeper understanding of our existence. By embracing our mortality, we can gain a sense of urgency and perspective that fuels our commitment to living with discipline and purpose. This principle prompts us to recognize the fleeting nature of our existence, igniting within us a profound sense of purpose and resolve. It compels us to live each day as if it were our last, and to make the most of the time we have on this earth. Through this contemplation, we can shed the trivialities and distractions that often consume our lives, and instead focus on the things that truly matter. Embracing our mortality does not bring about fear or despair, but rather a sense of clarity and motivation. By acknowledging the reality of death, we realize the importance of living a life filled with virtue and meaning. This realization propels us toward disciplined and meaningful action, allowing us to make a positive impact on the world around us and leave a lasting legacy. In the end, Stoicism teaches us that by acknowledging our mortality, we can live more purposefully and passionately, making the most of the time we have in this world. By integrating these Stoic principles into our daily lives, we can elevate our self-discipline and navigate the challenges of modern life with wisdom and resilience. So, as we embark on this journey of mastering self-discipline, let's draw inspiration from the Stoic philosophy and strive to live with greater virtue, resilience, and self-discipline. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of Stoicism and self-discipline.